over it.
Whoa. Yeah, don't sit too hard. These things are going to collapse.
Don't sit so hard.
Don't do it.
We look like taller, small. This... Okay. Are we focused? Okay, this is SQUADCAST. We don't know the numbers because we don't keep track.
552.
My name is Seth Breedlove. Why am I doing this? This is
You're
Santino.
so good at this.
Yes.
This is Heather.
Hi.
You guys probably already know that. This is a SQUADCAST because we haven't done one in a while, and there's some updates we need to fill members in on, and some changes coming to Squad in general. The first thing I have to say is no, Squad is not going away. Okay, so if you've been a member for a while, you've probably noticed things have been maybe quieter than they were in the earliest days of Squad. The reason for that is we've been making movies. A lot of movies, a ridiculous amount of movies. However, we're still focused on the YouTube membership side of things, especially Hauntings is still very much on the table. Paranormal Unexplained, which is not a part of Squad, but is kind of a part of Squad now, is still being made. And then Beyond the Trail is definitely a big part of Squad. And we have some ideas that I haven't even talked to these guys about.
Surprise! This is actually an intervention.
Relating to Beyond the Trail and integrating it more into Squad as well, which would include like production diaries for those episodes of Beyond the Trail as they're being made. But going forward, one of the big, I guess, adjustments you might have noticed is that we've started uploading some of our free YouTube content, which is typically supported by ads, as ad-free versions for Squad members. So if you're a Squad member, you're getting Beyond the Trail. Santino's nervously tapping his feet. You're getting Beyond the Trail completely ad-free and in 4K. The standard YouTube copy is not 4K. You can watch it in 4K if you're a Squad member. Paranormal Unexplained, ad-free. The other thing we're going to start doing, and I wanted to get ahead of this, which is one of the reasons I wanted to do this, we're going to start posting On the Trail of Haunting Season 1 for free in the next month, probably. So you'll see Episode 1 pop up ad-supported for non-Squad members. And the ghosts are back. The Squad versions of Hauntings will start posting probably October, November.
September, October, depending on how soon I get Mothman and other stuff done.
Mothman, yeah.
We're working on several things at once.
Yes, in fact, we're actually filming this weekend. Do we want to talk? Maybe we should talk about that.
Yeah.
A little bit.
But
where are we filming, Santino?
We're filming in West Virginia. We're leaving Ohio for the first time in the series.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, weird, isn't it? Mm-hmm. And it'll be at the Heyman House, and then it'll be at a hostel.
The Elk Hostel.
The Elk Hostel.
Yeah. Honestly, that's as much as I know about it so far, because we set it up, and you found the places.
Yeah.
And I've not been able to find much information on them, but supposedly very haunted. Yes. And we're going to kind of combine it, and it might end up becoming a two-part episode, because we're actually just marathoning the thing. We're just doing it straight through a couple days.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And Heather, do you want to talk about those episodes?
Well, we're going to have a lot of interviews actually lined up for these episodes.
Santino!
How many interviews?
How many interviews? At the one location, I think Les has lined up like 3, not like a ridiculous.
Yeah.
3 is kind of like the upper limit, though.
There's, I think.
Surprise!
Oh, yay.
I think there's a few on at least the one location.
Okay.
Yeah, I think there are 2 or 3 at the first location.
Yes.
And at least 1, I would guess.
We have at least 1 at the... No, the second one we have 2.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So 2 there and 3 on the first
2
one.
at one and 3 at the other.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're going to have a lot of diversity in the stories.
Sure.
It's going to be great.
It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to go in there. I'm going to tackle a ghost, beat the living crap out of it.
Yeah, barehanded, bare knuckle.
It's a old Western bar. I'm just going to beat the tar out of them.
Yep.
And then
we're also going to have equipment.
Yeah, we'll have ghost hunting equipment.
Some ghost hunting equipment.
No.
We'll have
Heather's
All right.
we'll have recorders for EVPs.
Heather's bringing her gear.
Yeah,
thing
I was
is-
allowed this time.
Well, on a lot of the episodes also, like the last episode we shot, we had some cameras that we could sit around. But then in the one wing that my team was in, they're like, I asked, is there a specific part of this that's really haunted? They're like, well, the whole area's haunted. I'm like, well, I have one camera, so I don't know what to do about one camera, and everything here is supposed to be haunted. So we'll have more equipment to actually be able to check these things.
Yes, and some of the equipment we have is capable of broadcasting live. So I haven't figured out yet how to integrate that into Squad, but I'm assuming we can find some way of actually bringing Squad members along on that shoot. We actually have cameras that we can switch between and broadcast it live. So we're hoping we might be able to somehow bring you guys along.
We could do live in from the start of the ghost hunt till the end, and just let
these
the
cameras are capable
roll.
of running 6 hours without a charge. So we should be able to somehow, we'll figure this out.
You should be able to tune in and see if you see something that we don't see.
Yes.
Because it won't be our cameras, it'll be the cameras we put, right? It'll be cameras that we
the
put.
static
Right,
cam.
and I'm going to be monitoring those, so I'll also be able to, if people are
From your hub?
popping
at
questions
the
from my
hotel.
hub. If people,
Surrounded by pizza.
from the microtel
Yeah.
with my Pizza Hut.
Then that ghost really does show up, and we're like, Seth, did you see it?
Yeah, I'll just be sound asleep.
You're like covered in a sheet of pizza crust.
As long as that's all on camera, so people can witness it. So yeah, we're excited about that, and Hauntings is not going anywhere, and we're just figuring out how to do it when we have as much to do as we've had for the last few months when it comes to the film production end of SDM.
Just how to handle it.
Yeah. But Squad is just, I would say it's changing. One thing we want to really push for Squad members is if you're a channel member, and this is a strange thing to tell people, but if you're a member at either of the middle two tiers, so that's the investigator level and then the one above it. It's like Squad Captain or something like that. The $10 level and the $20 level. Those are going to go away. So you need to switch your membership to either the lowest level, which is only $6.99 a month, or upgrade to the $49.99 level. Because everything else is going away. We're going to go down to just 2 levels on the membership. And you're still going to get all the same stuff at the base level. There will be a few things going away. We're not sure yet how this is going to affect uncut interviews and that kind of stuff, but it probably will affect them somehow. But the base level is going to include basically everything you're getting now, even at the top 2, even at those other 2 tiers. We're just going to include it all at that base level. So the problem is, the reason we're doing this and telling people to downgrade is if we cancel those levels, anyone that's a member will just lose their membership. So our suggestion is downgrade, go to the lower level, or upgrade to that top tier. The top tier is really just there if you're desperate to help SDM in some way. That is the best way to help Squad, is to be a member at that level, obviously.
Well, and the only reason that we even had those 4 in the first place is because YouTube
made us.
Yeah, they were set up that way by default, and now they changed it.
Yes.
So, because originally you just wanted to do
all
2
we
levels.
ever wanted to do was 2 levels.
Yeah.
So this really puts us in a position where we can finally run this the way we wanted to. So just join at the base level or that top tier level and get out of those other 2, because
What's the time frame
those
on
are
that?
going away. I don't know yet. We're kind of waiting to see how long it takes people to get the hint and to downgrade or upgrade. And once I see that we're
Everybody
down
out
to
of the building.
once I see we're down to 4 or 5 people left, we're gonna take those away.
It's best for you.
Yes. And if you do downgrade to the lowest level, you're saving money per month, but you're still getting all the same stuff you are now. So
yeah, everything that's on those in-between levels are just moving to the other levels.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you're not missing out on anything.
Yeah. I will say the top levels got some really cool stuff. Adrian's been putting together like these care packages that people get quarterly, and I know the top level on the care package that's going out now includes the Shannon and Seth version of the UFOs poster, and that's not something we're really planning on printing up, so that's kind of a cool one-time thing. I don't know what else to say. We don't have much else to announce. I just wanted to do a Squadcast where we could really point out the changes that are coming to Squad. I mean, the thing about Squad is it's supposed to grow way beyond where it is now. So, like, the hope for Squad is that eventually it becomes our home for episodic content. So as long as we're growing, and we are growing, especially in the last 2 weeks,
we've gained like 50 pounds in the last 2 weeks.
That is true. Santino weighs 400 pounds. You don't have to, we're shooting this headroom because he doesn't want. Below it's all
ankles.
Settled between. It's all settled around the waist for him. Going forward, I think we really want this thing to grow so we can create episodic content somewhere, because it's hard to find a place to package and distribute episodic content anymore, but we love doing it. That's why we did Hauntings, and this is, for us, we're not giving up on this at any point. The plan is just to keep going, especially as long as it's growing like it is, and it supports the free YouTube content that we're able to put out. So if you like that stuff, if you joined because you like that stuff and you just want to see more of it, this is the place for that. We will continue doing the production diaries, all the behind the scenes stuff that's already out. That will remain a part of Squad. And we do have plans for other stuff we want to do down the road. So I think Monsteropolis is going to remain there. We've got something coming up with Heather in the next couple months that we haven't even announced yet. So there's a lot. Is that it? Am I done?
There's a whole lot.
Okay.
And
cut. No. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. Stay a member. Please.
Stay a member.
Please.
Please.
Just
Don't leave us.
Just migrate.
Yeah.
Don't get lost in the shuffle.
Yeah. All right. Peace out, G's.